block for yet another big UFC spot here tonight. UFC 236 was his coming out party, DC. He ended Max Holloway's 13-fight winning streak, and in a near-perfect performance in a lot of respects, was able to realize a UFC ending record.
They say diamonds are forever, and so is Dustin Poirier. It seems like he's been here the whole time. We've seen this young man grow up in the UFC. We saw him at 145 pounds have a ton of success, but we've truly seen him come into his own as he's going up to lightweight. He's become a UFC interim champion, and he's beat guys like Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, and Max Holloway. One of the best fighters at 155 is Dustin Poirier. And with Dustin Poirier and Daniel Cormier, safe to say, Lafayette, Louisiana has made a pretty good UFC football. Dustin Poirier. All right, so here's the Polish lightweight contender, Mateusz Gamrot. A lot of people eventually expect to see a belt around his waist. Huge opportunity to close the gap here tonight. Well, John, he's got big goals. He's got big goals. He has big expectation for himself. But the only way you get expectation like this is to have the ability to try to go and chase that down. Gamrot has those abilities. He's a tremendous wrestler. He has unbelievable cardio, and he's a really good striker. He possesses A-plus skills. But how does he apply them tonight to get this victory over a very tough opponent?
Reps American top team in South Florida. This is a former two-division KSW champion at 55 and 45. But as you know, it is UFC gold that Mateusz Gamrot is after. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tail of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Mateusz Gamrot.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here is Dustin Poirier as we get ready to go with round one. He says he's doing less sparring at this stage of his UFC career, and that figures to pay dividends here tonight. He is trying to stay more defensively responsible. Easier said than done when you have as many offensive gifts as Dustin Poirier brings to the table. All right, so Dustin Poirier getting off to a pretty good start tonight, and all driven by that straight left hand.
Yeah, you know, Dustin Poirier is a right-handed guy, so he's pawing at you with the right jab, and then boom, he drops that right hand. We have seen him put some of the best fighters in the world on their back with that straight left hand. Good to see that Dustin Poirier is landing it early in this fight tonight. Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. Hook to the head there by Gamrot. The jab followed by the right hand.
Oh my goodness.
Poirier going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Oh, and there's there's that inside leg kick, and just slap yourself hard on the inside of your leg and tell me how that feels.
I mean, it really hurts. That's the soft part of your leg. So you land that over and over again, the guy will have a very tough time maneuvering out of a lot of his techniques and so on.
Now this was both men going for the finish.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Double leg.
Another big takedown.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, that's a flush elbow from the bottom. Well played.
He's got his head looking for the arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you gotta shove that knee, John.
North-south position now. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Poirier. Making all these shots count.
That was a slick transition. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you gotta shrift, you gotta get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Gamrot's in half guard. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing looks like a potential submission attempt here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Inside control, you gotta turn him off.
Oh, big shots here. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Gamrot's back to the north-south. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Gamrot. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Gamrot's right back to the full mount here. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur. Another takedown lands.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Well, the crowd is on its feet. They certainly appreciated what they saw there in that round. Next level toughness on both sides as both fighters got knocked down.
Unbelievable. And look at the crowd showing appreciation for the heart of these two warriors. These two guys are willing to lay it all out on the line to try to secure victory. I know the fight isn't over, but if the previous round is any indication, we may be watching one of the best fights we've ever seen in the UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, several moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
In the half guard.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Gamrot. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat for this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Taking on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Just digs into the body, man.
I mean, that shot every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Poirier's kick is blocked. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Let me see some combos. Give me some combos.
He gets to the single collar time. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Well, the strike lands there, but doesn't do a ton of damage because the fighter's cooked.
Yeah, he's done. He's thrown everything. Set up the submission.
Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Poirier's now dealing with a cheap cut. 2 rounds in the books. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Gamrot's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Able to check the high kick. Just missed with the left there. Check landed pretty clean. Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it. They're going in the fight.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Gamrot has got full mount now. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Gamrot.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
That kick block.
Hurt him bad.
That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect. Oh, he got him again.
Poirier's doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Well, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between...
He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent and he keeps going to that spot.
Gamrot's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
Look at that, it's tight. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Poirier's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
Oh, it has. Oh, watch the arm here.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Poirier's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance. Oh, he lands another takedown. down here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shots, clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
You can do this now. I want you to go down and put your combination straight down the middle. I need more of that. I want straight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is what a shot to the body. His opponent crippled, but not out yet.
He's trying to give him the poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Back to his feet. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how...
Trying for a submission here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Nicely done. Side control now.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Gamera.
Oh, right into mount. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Yes, smart adjustment, yup.
Gamrot's right back to the full mount. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Got that submission locked up very tight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Well, he's not leaking information. He is leaking blood, and a lot of it as his opponent continues to realize success.
I mean, he's finding so much success striking in that area of the face. His eye is so damaged. The blood is pouring everywhere. This has become very, very dangerous for him.
A series of punches from the top here by Gamera. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Gamera.
Oh, he's got the choke. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, bails on the submission now.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Connected with a solid strike there.
The fighters separate.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Takedown defense holds up. Back to his feet. Oh, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has showed a pretty good get-up, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and it showed in that defense.
Oh, beautiful job to get the takedown late in the round. He is about as conditioned as it gets. He's not looking at the clock necessarily. He's not running clock. All offense all the time.
He knew he was going to wrestle, and he knew he would have to wrestle early and often. Right now, this situation is often because he's been attempting takedowns over and over again. He finally gets one as we get to the end of the round.
Great high output fight thus far. Both fighters incurring damage. Seems like whoever can dig deeper is probably going to win.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who's tougher. You know, when you have an evenly matched fight like this, a war, you don't know who's going to get their hand raised. Both of these men have fought beautifully tonight, and both have had their moments.
Listen, you don't have to stop and protect yourself. This cut's got motion. If you don't protect yourself, somebody's gonna stop you.
You ready to fight? Ready? Let's do it.
Fifth way, you can argue that he is Poland's best hope for UFC Golden Glory at present. Outstanding with his training. That's the biggest shot fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Back to the feet now. A swing and a miss by Gamrot.
Beautiful combination of top.
Targeting the body with the kick now. Oh man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio. The ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedowns.
Straight punch is good.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Gamrot's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Poirier's head is out. Poirier gets back up. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Gamrot.
Oh, nice.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Gamrot's back to the north-south position now. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Locked in on the Kimura now. Now he's got to get his knees above the head, separate the arm from the body, and then just turn to try to get an attack.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up. Good jab there by the champion.
Not much behind the takedown offering there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? His misses are entertaining. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Takedown defense is there.
Big knee. Oh, nice one by the chin. Yeah.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Going out of the body with that hook. Well done there by Gamrot. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Gamrot's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. 20 seconds to go in round one. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Poirier gets back up here. Excessive hook right there. You see, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Big moments on both sides in round one. All right, so that round is in the books. Gamrot's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, so Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Alistair Overeem. It is not, but let us look back at some of the replays from that round because there's a cut on the lip now that he's got to deal with.
Long as I never got to see nothing like that again in my entire life, I'm okay calling fights. And this cut is not that, but it was the perfect shot that landed in the right spot that opened up that cut on the lip.
All right, so we will see if the cut man can do anything about that, and for the fighter, try to raise his guard and be more sound defensively in this next round. Oh, is that a huge kick to the body or what? Here's the kick, blocked by Gamrot. Oh, solid kick right there.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, nice job to land the front kick there by Poirier. Try to establish that jab.
Tremendous body kick lands from this guy. Oh, nice.
All right, so we told you off the top the well-rounded fighter would likely chase takedowns against the kickboxer. He has done just that and able to secure another one there.
You know, J.A., you chase takedowns with the hope of getting them. He has not only chased takedowns, he has gotten them at an alarming rate. So this kickboxer will have to go back to the gym and figure out how do I stop these guys from taking me down over and over again, because to this point, he has not shown that he has that ability.
Take your time, relax, breathe. Relax for me.
Gamrot's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Massive shot from the top.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Good work from the top here by Gamrot. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
All right, so now going to position. Oh, there it is. The assistant hook.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Poirier's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes.
Beautiful body kick landed right under the elbow. Again, that body kick is going to really take effect on him, and it won't take very long. Oh, in a ton of trouble right now.
The right hand just misses. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing. Nice block.
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble.
Oh, he got him real good, too.
And back to his feet. Oh! Big right hand there. All right, pause of the action here. The referee never wants to be the story, but given the swelling around that eye, doctor had to be called for here, champ.
Well, he's having a very difficult time picking up the opponent. Seeing where his opponent is, and he's getting tagged. He's getting pieced up.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, there's the end of the round, and what a round it was for him. 2 knockdowns there. I'm not sure if the opposite corner's going to throw in the towel, if the doctor's going to come in, but he is hurting for certain.
I mean, they've got to look at it, right? They've got to look at their fighter, and sometimes you have to save your...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Jab is on point right now.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
The head kick lands.
Poirier's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for left. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half guard. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the downward position.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Poirier. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert.
Right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Gamrot's back in full mount.
There will be no yellow flag for targeting. This ain't football. In fighting, it's all fair and it's getting worse.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gotta be it. That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep.
Ready. Good.
Oh, well, Dustin Poirier is back, told us in the front. Tries to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Well, he stayed pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Gamrot. And it looks
bad.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
All right, so an outstanding job by him here to secure the takedown early. Stylistically, we wondered how much resistance there would be. Not much on that attempt.
Well, it's very difficult to defend with a guy like this who is so good at chaining those takedown finishes together. Once he gets to your leg, it's very hard to try and deter him from completing a takedown.
Gamrot's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Big elbow there lands.
Another big takedown.
Poirier gets back up again. Wow, what a head kick. Hook is there again. Oh, man, again, another massive hook. Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Oh, nice knee. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Big overhand right.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Gamrot's been dealing with that cut on his forehead for a while now. It is not getting any better.
He got him hurt bad here.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to his feet. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
Liver kick.
Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso. Oh, this could be over soon. That's it. That'll do it. Louisiana. Your guy has done it.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it.
This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
All right, so another highlight for the reel for Dustin Poirier, your winner tonight in a very competitive matchup, I might add, by TKO.